I was just depressed, I was hopeless, and I get into this relationship with this girl, and we're together for a while.
Logan Lambert had just graduated from high school in 2010 when he lost what he believed was the love of his life.
We break up, and I was devastated. You know, I was wanting to die, I was suicidal.
It wasn't the first time Logan felt the sting of rejection. It had started when he was 10, and his single mom started drinking and spending more time with her friends. Before that, she was a doting mom who even took her kids to church.
Just wanting that loving relationship that I had when I was younger with her. I remember, you know, as a kid, you know, upset and hurt. My mom's hanging with the neighbors drinking and wanting to spend time with her and things like that.
So Logan sought other friendships that landed him constantly in trouble. Soon he started smoking weed and skipping school.
Being around some other kids, accept it, wanting to be cool, wanting to fit in, like, hey, I got some, you know, friends now.
In high school, he met the girl who made him feel loved. Yet after they broke up, things drastically changed.
I really went into a dark place and really started to fill that void with drugs. I hated life. I felt like absolutely worthless, that I've ruined life. I didn't want to live. I was so depressed.
Before long, Logan was addicted to painkillers and heroin. Over the next 4 years, he drifted aimlessly, living on the streets of Baltimore. In that time, he tried 5 different rehabs. Still, he always went back to drugs.
Even though I got off drugs, I still was depressed. I still was, you know, empty. I still didn't feel any hope.
Then in 2014, Logan was arrested and sentenced to 14 months in jail for attempting to rob a gas station.
Now I got to face the consequences. I mean, this isn't something you can just brush under the rug and forget about it. You know, this is serious. And I was scared.
Around that time, his mom, Barbara, turned her life over to God. She prayed often for her son and even sent him letters and a Bible while he was in jail.
I can just remember laying awake at night, praying so deep, God, please keep my baby safe.
Logan, however, was only interested in one thing.
I tried to do everything that I could. I tried to live as best as I could. But in my mind, I always thought, man, I can't wait to get out of here because I'm going to get high, you know?
Which is exactly what he did a few months after his release from jail in July of 2015. Caught violating his parole, Logan was sent to a year-long recovery program. There, he met a fellow addict, Donna. After completing the program, they moved in together, and it wasn't long before they were shooting heroin. Then, Donna got pregnant.
My prayers at that time for Donna and Logan was, Lord, just make yourself known to them to the fullest. Wake them up, shake them, Lord, and break the desires of the drug addiction.
Despite Donna's drug use, their daughter was born healthy in October 2017. However, social workers planned to take the child away until they struck a deal that allowed Logan, Donna, and the baby to live with Barbara under her supervision.
She would witness to us all those times and was praying for us, and God started to really draw me.
With detox treatment, Logan had been weaned off of heroin by February 2018. However, without the drugs, his depression returned. A week later, he was again having thoughts of taking his life. Finally, Logan cried out to God.
I just said, Jesus, if you're real, show me. Just show me.
Just then, Logan heard a voice coming from the TV in another room. The 700 Club was on, and someone said, if you need prayer, dial this number. So he did.
A lady answers the phone. Said, I'm hopeless, I'm depressed, I'm empty, I'm broken, my daughter's downstairs. I want to die. I just want to know if Jesus is real. Would you please pray for me? I don't remember what she prayed at all, but when I hung the phone up, God melted me to my bedroom floor. And all I'm saying is, God, forgive me. Forgive me for not believing. Forgive me for not believing. You're real, you're real, you're real. I met, you know, Jesus Christ in my bedroom that morning, and everything changed. You know, that pain, that brokenness, that hopelessness, that void that I was trying to fill my whole entire life, it was filled.
Not long after that, Donna also got clean and surrendered her life to Jesus. Then on March 22nd, 2018, she and Logan married.
God did answered that prayer that I prayed with them to become the Christian parents, and now they could raise their children knowing Jesus as well.
I've never had one desire at all to ever get high. The suicidal thoughts, the depression, the burden, the brokenness, it was gone. It was like God, liberated my soul and lifted it off of me. And I mean, I felt free.
Today, Logan is fully employed and raising a happy family. A few times a week, he's back on the streets of Baltimore. However, these days, he's not looking for drugs. He and Donna are sharing the unconditional love they found in a relationship with Jesus.
No matter how bound up in sin you are, no matter if you're suicidal, empty, depressed, broken, Jesus Christ can set you free. We want to give people hope that, hey, look, Jesus Christ is real. He's alive. He saved us, and he can save them as well.